What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans and Portland Trailblazers fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Guess I forgot my channel name for a second. I was looking at the Grizzlies are beating OKC by 60, and that is definitely distracting. Wow, what an embarrassment. If you're a Thunder fan tonight, that's struggle's real. But I want to thank you all for tuning in. A late night here for some of us as the Spurs are out in Portland, a 10 o'clock Eastern time start for me. So I'm going to be up past midnight into Friday morning. Just finished watching the Chicago Bulls and former Spur DeMar DeRozan hitting a couple clutch shots and free throws to ice the Knicks as the Bulls beat the Knicks 119 to 115. Damian Lillard is out tonight for the Trailblazers. Tim Duncan, thank you for being here tonight. Glazing Bacon, what is up? My friend who is a Rockets fan said Eric Gordon is better than DeJounte. Whatever. What is up, Isaac? Thank you for stopping in. Hoping for, obviously, a Spurs win on their first winning streak of the season, 2 in a row. Hoping to make it 3 in a row because it's going to take a whole lot to beat Golden State Saturday night. Possible, but probably not likely. Let's be transparent. So we definitely need to win this game so we can have a winning week. Aspect General, good evening. Tracy Martin, Silent Hooper, DJ Triple Double. Very possible, absolutely. Zachary, what's going on? What's the score in that game, by the way? Last I saw, Cowboys Saints is 7-7. Era, good evening. 11 a.m. in the Philippines. Brandon's World, yeah, I don't do a lot of 10 o'clock games because the Spurs usually start at 8 o'clock. So yeah, to my Filipino subscribers, it's a reasonable time for you over there now. Let's go Spurs is right. Ray, what's up? Go Spurs, go. Devin's returning. Excellent. What about Doug McDermott? Any word on him? Now, the only downside with Devasel coming back is if he's getting minutes, that means Josh Primo's back in G League. And some people have thrown a little shade my way, like, why give him minutes now? I'm like, why not? He seems like he's ready. I'd rather see him get minutes than Bryn Forbes. With all due respect to Bryn Forbes, I know what I have with Bryn Forbes. I don't know what I have with Josh Primo yet, but that's not going to happen. Might not happen until the All-Star break. Might not happen at all. We'll see. Only Pop knows. 10-7. Okie dokie. Not McDormand. Poor Doug. Is he still out? He's been having that knee issue for it feels like the whole season. He missed 3 games earlier in the season, and I believe he's missed 3 or 4 now this go around. What's up, Joe? Good to see you as well. He is shooting with confidence. Austin Jackson, what's going on? I know a lot of you are Cowboys fans, so if you want to keep me posted on the score, if and when somebody scores in that game, by all means, please do so. It's halftime. Well, there you go. Of course, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, would appreciate it. It does help support the channel. It's fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. Sniffly. It's the time of the season for sickness. All right, anyway. It was Brandon's World. You're talking about the end of the last game where, what was it, Wieskamp, Primo, Landell, and Kaycock wasn't even there. I mean, everybody was playing at the end. Doug is back today. All right, thank you, Dominic. I wonder if he'll start. Is DeJounte with 32? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if he should start. He's been out for 4 games. Rust is a thing. He does give us more offense than KBD, but he does not give us more offense than Doug. He doesn't give us more defense. Hey Edgar, good evening. I wonder who's starting for Damian Lillard tonight. I gotta assume it's Anthony Simons. They have not announced the starting lineup yet for the Blazers, but I think he's their first guard off the bench, so we'll see, I guess. Doug will start. All right, Zachary, thank you. I mean, we gave him a contract. I don't know. Over under on Josh Primo minutes. Is he even with the team? I feel like he might be in Austin. I would say 2. 2 minutes. Oh, wait, that's Jock Landell. I'm sorry, Josh Landell. If you haven't seen it, Pop called Jock Landell Josh Landell. Maybe that's why he's not getting any minutes. He's like, Josh Landell, where are you? And no, we have a Josh Primo. Primo, 6. I think 6 seems to be number. If he's there and he's able to play and he's not with Austin, Pop has been working him in about 6 minutes a game, it seems like. Gabriel, that would that'd be nice. Spurs fans go with under 0. That is probably a safe bet as well with Doug McDermott and Devin Vassell back. There is a very high probability Josh Primo plays as many minutes as I do tonight. which would be donut. That'll be Tim's face if Josh comes in the game. Probably my face too. Yeah. I mean, Wieskamp's a second round pick. We can't expect too much on him as of yet. Primo will score three threes and then get benched. I would not be happy if he rifled off three threes. You guys see that stat? A lot of you watched the video. I think it's kind of cool. The fourth youngest player to 2 threes in a game. Yeah, I know it's an oddball stat, but he's getting so limited playing time, and he's really, captivating fans, if you will, with a little bit of time he's getting. And he's getting a very small amount of time. That could change. It might not change. I don't know what the Spurs are going to do. I know we have a ton of guards, and right now looking at the roster, I really don't think right now the Lonnie Walker is coming back next season. His contract's up after this year, and if he just plays like he has, and he's actually the worst shooter on our team right now, he's really struggling. And I think I checked, like his first 5 games. Actually, I'll do it now while we're talking. I think that would be awesome. Eddie, what's up, a Blazer fan? Thank you for being in here, Blazers fans. You guys are certainly welcome, of course. If we look up Lonnie's last, 10 games, Spurs fans, it's not good. I mean, for the year, he's shooting about 37% from the field and 28% from the arc, which are his worst since his rookie year. It's the worst on the team. But if we look at his last... Yeah, he was... Oh, actually... The first 4 games of the year, he was pretty solid. Lonnie was shooting... I'll do basketball reference now. Yeah, first 4 games in the year, Lonnie was averaging 15.3 points per game, shooting 46% from the field, 39% from the arc. So Lonnie was looking pretty good. And he had a decent, okay game 5, but since game 6, where he went 1 of 8 from the field and 1 of 6 from beyond the arc, it's been very downhill. That was against the Bucks the second time. So from game 6 to game 19 right now for Lonnie, it's a good sample size, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games. He has played 21 and a half minutes a game. He's shooting 33% from the field, 24% from beyond the arc, and averaging 8.2 points per game. He is in a funk right now. And I know Derek White's been in a funk most of the season, but he's at least had some high spots, whereas most of these shooting percentages throughout this run, if you will, has been bad. And then Lonnie has been even worse if we condense them a little bit. The last 8 games, Lonnie's shooting just under 30% from the field, 17% from beyond the arc, and averaging 7.4 points a game. That is under 30% from the field, 17% from the arc. That's really bad. And I hate saying that. Believe me, I don't like being critical of our players, but he is in an absolute funk right now. Good evening, Butterfly. 13-7. Hi there, CXF. Good evening, Jax Quirty. Spurs going against the Cowboys. I'm going to lose that one, but I think we'll get some people in the chat once the Cowboys game's over. Damian Lillard is out. I think he had something with his abdomen or surgery. I don't know, Chris. I don't like saying anything negative about any of the Spurs players, but I can't sugarcoat statistics that bad over the last, 8 games? I mean, it is what it is. 30% shooting and 17% from the arc. Yeah, he's definitely, something's off right now. Grizzlies 150, Thunder 77. Is that the final score? Oh my gosh, they've almost doubled them up. Bacon bits, those are facts. Facts, absolutely. I asked my wife for a Spurs jersey for Christmas, but I'm deciding between Vassell, KJ, Primo, and Murray. Oof. I got a Keldon Johnson jersey before last season, Edgar. He's definitely one of my favorite players, if not favorite players on the current roster. I guess, who do you enjoy watching, and who do you are very confident will be here the next few years? Because that's key. You don't want to get a player that might be on the, leaving soon, like getting a DeMar DeRozan jersey last year. No. Some folks in the Spurs chat said, you should get a DeRozan jersey. I was like, no, I don't think he's going to be here after this season. I don't want to get a player's jersey if they're gone, after that year. Yeah, Austin, it's an embarrassment. Ben McAdoo is filling in for coaching staff with guys. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot you guys had some issues with that. It's not Jason Garrett. But apparently LeBron James is fine. Looked like he was going to be out because of the protocol in the NBA, but I guess he's good to go. Hopefully there's not a million commercials. This is on NBA TV. Let's get the Spurs and Blazers going already. I got to work tomorrow at 7:30. Which means I got to get up at what 7 o'clock ish. So yeah, and it's 10:10 right now, and the game has not started. 152 to 79. They're showing the score here on. I wonder what the biggest blowout is in NBA history, like modern NBA, not including the ABA or anything way back in the day. Oh, Jax, I'm sorry. Yeah, I haven't had that happen to me yet. I've got the Keldon Johnson jersey. KJ's in his third season with the Spurs. Second season since I've gotten the jersey. He'll definitely be with the team next year, barring something weird. I have an Eli Manning jersey. I got that in 2009. And obviously, he finished his career with the Spurs and the Giants. And then David Robinson jersey I have that's behind me. I got that in 95, and he finished his career at the Spurs. So I haven't experienced the getting a player's jersey and then they leave a year or two later. I can't imagine how that feels. It can't be a good feeling. What's up, Cody Vlogs Adventures? Good evening. Yes, it's on NBA TV. So if you have NBA TV, you can watch along. So it's sort of nationally televised. Oof, butterfly. I don't blame you. Yeah, I think DeJounte's probably a safe bet. And Isaac, yes. He's been shooting well in the paint, those little jumpers, but his free throw shooting is atrocious. I don't know if he's going to be on the bench tonight, Jax. I don't know if he's with San Antonio or in Austin. I haven't seen the bench yet. Local channel? Okay. Oh, Austin got quiet right before he left. It's just, and it's becoming rare and rare for players to stay with one team their whole career. They're showing Anthony Simons on the court. 99% sure he's starting over Damian Lillard tonight, so I'll drop him in my starting lineup. Spurs are wearing their Skittles jerseys, the new Fiestas. The players are on the court, and away we go. Jeez, this is... Anybody that's watching this, is this kind of painful on your eyes? The Blazers in their like bright red uniforms and the Spurs in their white. I don't know. It's the color clash is not appealing to the eye. First shot by Nurkic is no good. Spurs ball. They lost a jump ball. Murray will bring it up for San Antonio. I don't know. The uniforms aren't working for me. Derek White for three. Picking up where he left off. Oh. Did Derek White turn a corner in that last game with 18 points in the third quarter? Now I'm hitting his first shot tonight, a three-pointer. Yeah, this is bothering my eyes. I don't know what the deal is. That jumper's no good. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound. I like them, but not as Spurs jerseys. Good evening, Lazy Fox. They don't feel Spurs to me. Let's see, 12 on the shot clock. DeJounte Murray out to Doug McDermott. He takes a three, and it's good. Spurs hitting their threes early. Because, well, we're usually not a very good three-point shooting team. So when we hit them early, it's hopefully a trend for the game. Nurkic pull-up jumper, boink, 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 no good. That was the ball hitting the rim, by the way. Boink, boink, boink. KJ with the rebound. Spurs ball up 6-0 to start off the game. DeJounte out to KJ. He takes a three. Nope, back rim, no good. I could tell as soon as it left his hand, he had a little too much on that. It is Blazers ball. And into the paint, and a miss by Nurkic, and a late whistle. And that's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. Yes, it is. So we're going to have two free throws for Jusuf and Nurkic. Mick Buckets. You got that right. Oh, Sammy got burned with Kyrie. I feel for you guys, really. I'm not trolling anybody. If a player left a team after you got their jersey, that's got to suck beyond belief. First free throw is good. Blazers on the board, 6-1, 10:28 to go in the first quarter. Who win? Nobody yet. There's a whole lot of the game left. Good point, Robert. That free throw is also good. It is 6-2. Spurs up. A couple three-pointers to start the game for the Spurs. Derek White and Doug McDermott both launching threes. And actually, all the Spurs shots are threes today. Keldon took the last shot and missed it. So the Spurs launching threes at the will. Doug McDermott off the screen for three. Back iron, no good. Wow. Can we shoot something besides a three? Simmons it to Nurkic. Nurkic with like the reverse layup, hook, jumper, and a fast break for Kelman, and he misses the shot. No whistle. Ball went out of play, and it's going to be Blazers ball. Thought we had a fast break Thunder dunk of justice coming, but not to be. 6-2. Just like tropical milk. Right, Zachary? It's hurt. It really is hurting my eyes. Pull up three from the baseline is in and out burger for Norman Powell. Derek White will bring it up the court, sprints into the paint, stops, kicks it out. Around the world to DeJounte. DeJounte now into the paint, back out to Derek White, and finally a whistle. Are Devin Vassell's jerseys sold out? Jack Security, I would say CJ McCollum is the best players for the best Portland Trailblazer on the court because Damian Lillard being out, I would say CJ's their best player. Spurs ball 10 on the shot clock. Doug into Keldon in the post. Keldon's going to flip it over to Jakob. Jakob with a little jumper off the rim, no good. Gosh, this jumper looks so awkward. It does. CJ McCollum putting a little dribbling clinic on. Back to Nurkic. Out to Powell. Thinks about a three. Takes the three. He will hit the rim. No good. Blazers really struggling to start the game. They haven't actually made a bucket yet. Both their points are off free throws. And another whistle. And another defensive foul. Good evening, Sesh Jake. Popovich career versus the Trailblazers, 50-39. That's a 56% winning percentage. Both teams have all their timeouts. The game just started. But I thought I'd point that out to you. Doug gets it into DeJounte. We have plenty of time on the shot clock, 14 seconds. Over to Derek White. Back to Jakob. Jakob with the jumper. It's no good. Do we really want Jakob to be shooting a lot of jumpers? By the way, Greg Popovich has 666 career losses. And a block by block of Pirtle. Derek White with a save, stopping it from going out of bounds. I just thought I'd share that. Doug McDermott baseline three is good. So the Spurs apparently can only hit three-pointers tonight. That was a nice block. 9-2. Interesting start to the game. That's always possible, Brandon's World. Some folks have asked if Manu would be the next coach. I don't think I've ever heard him mention interest in being a head coach. People have said Tony Parker. I mean, I think people are just pulling out the big three. They mentioned Tim Duncan. Tim obviously wants nothing to do with it after the previous season. I don't know. Becky Hammond seemed no sound. I feel like I'm being trolled there because nobody else is saying it. So I'll just wait and see if anybody else has an issue. Let me check my mic. Yeah, I'm good. Must be your end. I feel like Becky's the next coach. Gotta be. Right? I mean, I feel like they've been grooming her for the role for years. It would suck for her if, she's ready to take this position, and next thing you know, somebody else swoops in and Becky Hammond's not the coach. Yeah, I figured we were good, but if you ever go to YouTube stream and there's no sound, just try refreshing. If I see like 8 people start saying no sound, no sound, no sound, I'm going to be like, oof. Mr. David? Damn! We're at a commercial break. Well, Damian Lillard will score 0 tonight. Bacon Bits. I would put money on that. Damian Lillard for 0. You think so? Playmaker Gecko? I haven't seen, I only see the Blazers a couple times a year, but a slightly more skilled version of Pirtle? Okay. I'll take that. I agree, August. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these commercials either. Good evening, Vincent. Thank you for stopping in. We could get to 50 thumbs up sooner than later. Would appreciate you. I appreciate you anyway, but I appreciate you even more. Anyway, I got the San Antonio Spurs legend behind me, the San Antonio Spurs legend next to me, and hopefully maybe a San Antonio Spurs legend one day. That would be awesome. When you think about legends, I know Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili are, but when you think of like players that when the upper echelon in the NBA, I got to think our 3 would be George, Tim, and David. You bet 500 on the Blazers, so you bet $500? Wow. 13-10 Cowboys. What's up, Mars 101? Let's hope Dame keeps struggling. Um, what's good? Well, Dame's not playing. Yeah, Vince, you gotta stick. You gotta stick with the team. I'll be here. Isaac, that would be cool too. After I did my video, they're like, Josh Primo's not gonna be the next Kobe Bryant or blah blah blah. I'm like, well, in the video I said I don't want that. I want him to be the first Josh Primo. That's I don't want him to be like anybody else. I want him to be the best him that he can be. What that will be, I don't know. 3-point shooter, a guy that can shoot from anywhere in the court. Simmons kicks it out. Wide open three. The shot is up, and the shot is good. The first bucket for the Blazers at the 8:20 mark. Unfortunately, I'm having a little trouble reading their numbers because he squished the screen. Thank you for an interview. It's back. Jakob Poeltl with the ball. Doug McDermott falls down. He gets back up again. Yak back out to Derek White. Fakes the three. Drops the ball into Jakob. Jakob, 2 big steps, throws it up the glass, and makes the shot. All right, Jakob, that's good. Selena Gomez is in the chat. How you doing, sweetie? Thank you for stopping in. Nice to see you. Pull up by Anthony is no good. Couple putbacks finally go in. That was... I don't know who that was. That Robert Covington? Yeah, I think that was Robert Covington. I have 2 23s on my sheet. I assume I've got ESPN screwed me up somewhere. I thought about it, Juan Gill. There's... Yeah. I keep forgetting, to be honest with you. I keep forgetting. I've watched a lot of them, too, before. Doug McDermott pull-up jumper is no good. 11-7. 7:18 to go. So a lot of them wouldn't be a legit reaction. And a lot of those videos are so short. They're like 30 seconds. Yeah, probably not. McCollum runner in the paint. No good. Kelvin Johnson with the rebound. So the miss by number 3 is rebounded by number 3. Just throwing that out there. KJ out to Derek White. Derek starts to cut into the paint. Turn around. Throws it out to Yak. Back out to Doug McDermott for a very long 3. Front rim no good. Derek White with the rebound. Back out to DeJounte for 3. Back rim no good. And a scramble for the ball. And Yak. And we're going to have a foul. Those guys over Luka. I look at the sections down in first round. Blended Spurs has picked 19 was Luka and then picked 1. Yeah. No, people have mentioned that. Brandon Clark was the big one, and Grant Williams. Yeah, I think my draft reaction is not up here anymore. But the Luka Samanic draft pick, I definitely was saying who. So it was a foul on the Spurs. It is Portland ball. I didn't know who Samanic was, and he's already gone off the team, obviously. Nurkic kicks it out. Covington will kick it out again. Powell for 3. Oh, boy. Blazers shooting's coming around. See, prime time, I did see that score. That was obnoxious. Can't be feeling good if anybody's a Thunder fan. That can't feel good. Will they lose by 70 or 73 or... They lost by a lot. Spurs 4 of 12 from the field. The Blazers 3 of 13. DeJounte takes a corner 3. There we go. Spurs taking a lot of 3s tonight. Like, a lot of 3s. I guess as long as half of them are going in, whatever. It is Blazers ball, and there's 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. CJ McCollum way out in three-point land, guarded by DeJounte Murray. 5 on the shot clock. And a kickball. And a timeout or substitution? Not sure yet. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. It's late for me. It might be late for you, so thank you for being here. Timeout. We got a timeout. Or not. Yeah, looks like a timeout. Ray K, nobody's won yet because the game is still in the first quarter, but whoever has the most points at the end of the game will be the winner. I guarantee you that. Lonnie Walker's checked in for San Antonio. McCollum, little jumper in the paint after the miss, is good. 14-12. Xander, it was a lot. Whatever it was too much. Solani has checked in. Demisel has checked in as well. Jakob with a little layup in the paint is good. So Jakob coming to life on offense. No, he's not bacon. Simmons kicks it out for three, and a three is no good by Larry Nance Jr. DeJounte sprints into the paint, throws it up off the glass, and good. DeJounte Murray with the layup, 18-12 Spurs. Wait, do they do this for three-pointers in the NBA? I've never noticed the refs if they do it. Nurkic spins around Jakob, throws it up, and it goes off the rim. Missed shot right there. All right, Mr. David. Kelman in the paint, throws it over to Jakob in the post. And now a whistle. Traveling. Well, yeah, there is that playmaker got go. I mean, every franchise has misdrafted. Cody Zeller. Did I just see another play? Wow. The Portland Trailblazers have two players wearing the Hannibal Lecter masks. They have two guys with broken noses. What's going on here? A little Jen. Does he have? Nice. I didn't realize he had that many. Okay. Yeah. Oh, what? Okay. Sorry. Ball's knocked out of play. It'll stay with the Portland Trailblazers as Tony Snell has checked in as well. A lot of the bench unit coming on for the Blazers and a lot of the bench coming on for the Spurs. I think I see Thaddeus Young coming off the bench first for the Spurs at center. Pop going the small ball, and maybe the Drew Eubanks experiment is done as McCollum takes into the paint and misses the layup. Is Drew Eubanks no longer the primary backup center? Have we seen a switch? Or maybe it'll be dependent on game flow. DeJounte in the paint, out to Devin Vassell into the paint himself. Pull up mid-range jumper, short jumper is good. 20-12. Under 4 minutes ago. Lucas Aiken, what's up? Channel support, thank you for being here. Yes, Sirski, 100%. Thank you for being here. Spurs off to a good start. McCollum jumper shuts me up. 2014. 3 to go in the first quarter. Yes, it does feel, Zachary, it does feel it's, I don't know if it's small, it has a lot squished in it. Like there's too much information. Another missed three-pointer by Keldon Johnson. He had been nailing his threes. A little off tonight. And a steal by Thaddeus Young. Spurs bringing it up the court. Out to Lonnie Walker, open for three. Takes the three and makes the three. Thank goodness. Lonnie's been struggling so much from everywhere. Yeah, you do, Rick. We all do. Actually, I need one of these in my bathroom. I think that'd be funny. And we have a foul. Blazers ball, we have a foul. Jonte he's very interesting frame. Says Jake, I don't think we've taken any free throws, which is a good thing. Let's just make our shots. We're going to have a timeout. The Spurs are up 23-14. Damian Lillard is out for the Blazers tonight. It's good to see him hit a shot. Lonnie has been, during my pregame, if you will, I mentioned how much Lonnie has struggled. I think in the last 8 games it was, shooting just under 30% from the field and 17% from beyond the arc. That's oogly. So hopefully he starts turning the season around. Son of Scar, what's up, my Hulk man? Yeah, yes, dude. The Warriors they have to be shocking everybody. Something with his stomach, Damian Lillard. I don't remember what it was. I think it was something with his stomach. The Spurs do play the Warriors Saturday night. Just a heads up, I might be doing something with friends, so I may not be able to call that game. Last year, there's no doubt I would have called that game, especially because the Warriors bring a lot of people in. But I was like, you know what? I got to put personal life has to come before YouTube. That was the biggest margin glaze in baking? Wow. I had a feeling it was close, and definitely the highest of the modern era, or maybe my lifetime, but I didn't realize that was a record, period. Yes, we need some Lonnie Fire. We need some driving to the rim, throwing it down. We need some Skywalker. Anthony Bustamante, I hope not either. The last couple games they've played well. Hopefully we can keep that going. Yes, Evan. Ayo, they did go with Thad off the bench over Drew first, so I'm wondering if we've seen a changing of the guard. If Thaddeus Young's going to be the primary guy coming off the bench for Drew Eubanks. Oh, ouch. F-bomb. No, Drew, I don't think Drew fits us either. I like the energy. Seems like a good dude. But, I mean, broken record with this. I'd rather see Jacques Lindell come off the bench to back up Jakob. That's not the case yet. Probably not happening anytime soon either. Yeah, 73. Good evening, Butterfly. OKC lost by 73. Yeah, that's got to be demoralizing. Yeah, they almost got outscored by... The outscore amount was almost more than what they scored. No, but it'll happen, Yasursky. People are going to say it. It is what it is. I'd rather Dame play tonight because then, one, there's no excuses. But two, I want to watch the best players play in the NBA. I don't want anybody to be out and not get to see him. Oh, terrible rebounding out of the Spurs. Ben McLemore missed the three, but the offensive rebound ends up falling in Larry Nance Jr.'s hand, and he puts it back, and it's in, and it's 23-16. That's one place we have struggled a lot is, limiting the other team to second chance, sometimes third chance, sometimes even fourth chance opportunities because we're so small out there. Derek is checked back in, DeJounte out, and Trey Jones getting some minutes. Trey with the ball, takes it in. A beautiful move in the paint, but couldn't finish it. That with a nice offensive rebound. That was a really nice move by Trey Jones, but he could not finish the layup in the paint. Derek, what a pass to Thaddeus Young, who throws down a little thunder dunk of justice, but man, beautiful pass by Derek White, 25-16. And it is Portland Trailblazers ball. A little pick and roll action. Wow. I don't know who number 10 is for the Blazers. Smith Jr. Oh, I don't have his number on the screen. That's why I don't know who he is. Dennis Smith Jr. just passed the ball to the audience. I don't know what he was trying to do with that. He just launched it. Minute 35 left in the first quarter. Spurs up by 9, looking to try to get a double-digit lead. Derek White just opened for three, and he hits it. I don't know what the Blazers defense was doing there. They just walked off of him, and he stood there, and he's like, okay. Derek against the Wizards on Monday had 24 points, 18 in the third quarter. And the Spurs are up by 12. Obviously, their biggest lead of the game, but like you guys were just saying, keep the pressure on the whole game. Don't get comfortable with the lead. And now steal by Thaddeus Young. Fast break for Lonnie Walker. Boom shakalaka! 30-16. This is in Portland. This is why it's so darn late tonight. Wow, Portland really struggling. That three-point attempt is good by Dennis Smith Jr. Of course, as soon as I say they're struggling, they hit a big three. I feel sorry for the dude in the chat that said he bet 500 on Portland to have the lead after the first quarter because that ain't happening. 34 seconds left. Derek White out to Trey Jones. Jones driving baseline, throws up a high runner, no good. Thaddeus Young with a putback, and that is good. Timmy! What's going on? You got a Timmy here? Man, I hope Derek's back. I don't like saying he's been playing bad in my weekly recaps. I don't. I really don't. For any Spur, obviously. And if I'm saying multiple players are playing bad, that means we're probably losing more games than winning, which we have been. Another pull-up three. McLemore, swish, kill the fish. Ben McLemore makes it a 10-point game. Xander, I'm hoping 3 wins in a row. And now reach and foul. Portland had a foul to give. Spurs will get the ball back. 3.3 seconds left in the first quarter. Smith Jr. with the foul. Glazing bacon? No. I'm sorry, but no. I'm sure you're kidding. That's true playmaker, Gecko. Trey Jones. Demisel, baseline three at the buzzer. Off the rim, no good. All right. Hey, I'll take a 10-point lead. Obviously. Cantabaro 565. What's going on, my man? Channel supporter. Thank you for being here. Channel member. They are starting to gel a little bit. They are. But we got 3 more quarters left, so we can't get too excited about this lead yet. Not yet. Gotta wait and see how we do at halftime. See how we're doing after the third quarter, because the Spurs have played well in the first half in many games this season, but the second half has not only been kind to us. So if you're a Portland Trailblazer fan and you're in the chat, this game is far from over. Doug hit a three, and I don't know if he made another shot. I can't remember now, to be honest with you, Evan. You know what? You can get that. Go Spurs, go! It was a good first quarter, Gabriel. We got to keep it going. Got to keep it going. Keep the points going. Keep the thumbs up going. No disrespect to Bryn Forbes. I know what we have with him. We have a guy that's going to be a very streaky shooter that is very limited on defense. I know we needed 3-point shooting when they brought him back, but you know what? I'd rather just roll Josh Primo right now than Bryn. The game, Zachary. You want to see the game, huh? Ruben, I play better defense than Bryn Forbes. I'm 6'4". At least I got some height. The game. Boop. There he is. You might be right, Glazen Bacon. Awesome, Xander. We play the Nuggets back-to-back games, don't we? Seth Shake, I would agree with that. My Tim Duncan. I don't know what he's looking at, or what he just got asked, or somebody said, "Hey Tim, make a funny face." But that I love that picture of Tim. I was pointing the right way the first time. To my right. To my right. Tim was definitely a character. I didn't realize that Sean Elliott has been doing a analysis for the Spurs for 21 years. I looked it up today for whatever reason. I also was not watching the games back then. There was no NBA TV 21, or well, there was no NBA TV. There was no Team Pass or any of that stuff back in the day. Hey, Sean, Sean, it's a normal time for you, isn't it, my man? Thank you for your channel supporter for being here. Cowboys up even more. Gosh, darn it. 20-10. Adam, good evening. Spurs up by 10, and they have the ball to start the second quarter. They're looking good so far. Now, yes, the Blazers are out Damian Lillard, but still, I like what I'm seeing from the team offensively, and, well, the Blazers actually missed a lot of shots, but defensively I like what I'm seeing. Thaddeus Young with the ball right now, 6 on the shot clock, out to Derek White. Derek will drive in the paint, up off the glass, and it's going to bounce around and bounce twice and not go in. It'll be knocked out of play, and it will go, I don't know yet. 70-yard touchdown run. Wendell Lish, what's up? It is Spurs ball. Spurs, 13 of 26, 50% from the field. The Blazers only 8 of 24. That's 33%. DeJounte's checked back in. 6 on the clock for Lonnie Walker after the DeJounte pass. Back to DeJounte. Into Thaddeus Young. Thad in the post. Little jump hook is going to roll around and go in. Thaddeus Young showing some offense tonight. Jim Sox 1, 9 a.m. Yeah, Sean, it's 10:39 p.m. I will be up till 12:30. And then I got to get up at 7 o'clock for work. Nance Jr. with a little jumper off the glass, 34-24. So, yeah. Who's hot? Vangels, it's been... every Spurs pretty much contributed tonight. Nobody's been sticking out as a really, really hot hand. And an errant pass by Thaddeus Young was trying to thread the needle to DeJounte Murray, and it was picked off by Portland. Nance Jr. with the ball right now, drops it off to Powell. Powell in the paint, gets blocked by Devin Vassell, but we're going to get a whistle. Yeah, Ezekiel Elliott, I think I've read on a couple NFL sites, he's dealing with a knee injury. I don't know why the Cowboys are playing him tonight after, I think it was a knee injury. If he played Sunday, which I believe he did, in that high-scoring fest against, who did they lose to? Who did the Cowboys lose to? Or did the Cowboys play on Thanksgiving? Well, the Cowboys played on Thanksgiving, didn't they? First free throw was good. Doug McDermott checking back in. Still, if he's got a knee issue, rest him for a week. Yes, KJ's not really done anything, Ozzy. We'd like to see him get him rolling. Aringo, Ariel, 217. They're not quite on pace for that. Christopher Martinez, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. 50 points between the two teams, and we're a minute and a half into the second quarter. They're not. They're on pace for under 217 right now. Johnny goes for a pass. It gets deflected up in there. That's another turnover for the Spurs. Back-to-back turnovers. Norman Powell catches the loose ball, if you will. Spurs struggling just a little bit. That three-pointer is no good by Anthony Simons. Simons, excuse me. The Raiders. That's right, the Raiders. Thank you. It's the Raiders on Thanksgiving. Doug with a baseline three. No good. Tony Snell with the rebound. Favorite players right here, Xander. Favorite sports athlete of all time. Not even favorite Spurs player, just favorite athlete, period. DR, the Admiral. Powell starts to drive, and he's going to get fouled. Yeah, the penalty. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that, Zachary. That Cowboys game on Thanksgiving, that last sequence with that field goal was ridiculous. There was a penalty on the Raiders, two penalties, I believe, on the Cowboys, one that gave the Raiders a first down. They ended up kicking the field goal 4 times, I believe. Or was it 5? 5, because there was a timeout. 2 by the Cowboys. So that field goal was kicked 5 times. First free throw was good by Norman Powell. I found my other sock. Good evening. Joshua, I'd like to see, yes, I would agree. A little more, we need more penetration. Deep penetration into the paint. 6-point game. Alvin Kamara's out tonight, isn't he? Chat. I think Alvin's out for the Saints tonight. Daddy Sean. Ooh. Looking for something to do with the ball. Gets it over to Trey Jones. Nice to see Jones getting... Oh, that's Kelvin. I get the 3s confused with the 33. Almost another turnover for the Spurs. Kelvin with the ball. This is really Kelvin now. To the paint. Throws up a nice acrobatic layup, and it's good. Kelvin was shielded by a Blazers player, so I saw this. I got confused. I'll admit it. Pull up 3 down the other way by Simons. I think that was Simons. No good. A fight for the rebound, and the Spurs will come away with it, and they'll have numbers. Kelvin out to Doug McDermott. Drives to the paint, throws it up, and no good. Gets his own miss and puts it back. Spurs back by 10. And what's up from the Philippines? Spurs like to see that. Trailblazers started battling back, and the Spurs get it back to 10 points. We have a timeout? We have a timeout. Okay. And a lot of limping from Anthony Simons. That's not good for Portland. Damian Lillard's already out. And now if Simons is hurt, oh, he landed on Thaddeus Young's foot. Nothing intentional on Thaddeus. He was just standing there, and Anthony Simons jumped and ended up landing on him. But, ow, looks like he rolled his ankle a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Don't wish injuries on anybody on the opposing team. Never. That's not how we roll here at TSR Sports. We want to see everybody healthy. Healthy and a good game. 10-point lead, though. I'll take it. Is it possible? Is it possible the Spurs team can have slightly turned a corner? Their first win streak of the season, 2, currently up on Portland. Granted, this game's not over, but if they do pull out the win here and get a 3-game winning streak going, they're playing the best team in the NBA in the Golden State Warriors Saturday night, and we've never been able to stop Steph Curry. To be transparent, I don't expect the Spurs to win that game, but if they can stay competitive and keep the final score 7 points or less, that would definitely be a moral victory. And I know moral victories, people are like, a moral victory. When you're under 500 team going against, I believe they still have the best record in the NBA. If you can keep it close and be competitive, that's a good sign. No, it's not, Zachary. Let's check what's going on. Yeah, I didn't realize that was the largest margin in NBA history. To you guys in the chat pointed that out. Had no idea. I figured it was up there. It was the largest blowout that I could remember, 73 points, but I didn't realize that was a record. What's going on in the prune with his traditional McDormat? Yeah, Bacon. I'm not trying to be negative towards the team. I don't expect them to beat a top team in the NBA, but I hope they can be competitive. If they can be competitive, that will, say a lot about this team moving forward because the Golden State Warriors have one of the best players in the NBA and probably the best shooter of all time in Steph Curry. We don't have a player of that caliber right now. So it would be something to be able to stick with him. Good sleep is good. Being well rested, yes, I would agree. Fred Meyer coat drive. Warm coats make for warm hearts. That's true. Help kids throughout the region stay warm this winter. Trailblazers.com/coat drive. Oh, that's good. It's a nice thing. Oh, that's right. The Suns are on. That's right. I forgot the Suns were on fire. And Ozzy, didn't the Suns just beat the Warriors for like their 16th win in a row? So actually, the Phoenix Suns might be the best team in the NBA now. And Anthony Simons is still limping. Oh boy. Oh no, they're showing him limp to the bench. Never mind. But he's not in the game right now. Nurkic with the ball. Had a miss, gets the ball back, fires it out. That three-pointer is no good by Ben McLemore. Simons not in the game. I don't know if he went to the locker room. That twisted ankle did not look good. McDermott drives, throws up a runner, and it's good. The only difference with that, though, Playmaker Gecko, is the Bears gave up. Didn't they give up like multiple draft picks to move up? So that one hurts even more. They did. They traded away a bunch of draft picks to draft Mitch Trubisky. CJ McCollum back in the game. Pull-up jumper over DeJounte is good. Yes, we do, Ramsey. Yes, we do. A lot of Chet Holmgren. What position does he play? I honestly don't know. Is he like a power forward, small? I mean, we need a big. Dug in the paint and it throws up the layup and it's good. A nice move by Doug McDermott. Yes, it was the largest Edgar over OKC. I shouldn't be surprised. 73 is a ridiculous amount. Nurkic with a nice little move in the paint and the layup. Teams both starting to exchange buckets right now. Kawhi's out until, what, after the All-Star break? It seemed like that was going to be an injury that's going to keep him out for a while. McDermott out to DeJounte. He's going to take the open three. He's going to front rim the open three. Nurkic with the rebound. 42-32, 7-11 left in the first half. CJ McCollum step over jumper is no good. And it's going to be pushed out of bounds by Nurkic. Spurs ball. Demetrius, 96. What's going on? 7-footer, less than 200 pounds? Seriously? What position does he play? That's like Manu Bol. Like, remember Manu Bol? He was like 7'6" and 205 pounds. He looked manorexic. Less than 200. Doug McDermott baseline. Out to Keldon Johnson. Back over to Trey Jones. Jones going to drive, throw it up, and front rim no good. The putback by Jakob Poeltl is good. And the Spurs keeping the pressure on Portland. The Blazers keep scoring. And now a turnover down the other end or an offensive foul. I looked away for a second, and it's Spurs ball again. All right, Joshua. So because of his weight, is he a power forward? Out until playoffs? Oh, my Lord. It's Spurs ball. I didn't see what happened. My apologies. I didn't expect a turnover immediately after the inbound the ball, but whatever. Trey Jones, back to DeJounte. Corner three for DeJounte. That one's good. All right, so DeJounte 2 of 4 tonight, I believe, from beyond the arc. 47-32. Biggest lead for the Spurs, 15 with 6:20 to go in the first quarter. And I'm looking to see if I can see Primo on the bench. I don't. And there's a whistle. Norman Powell hits the dirt, if you will. He's a center? Okay. Dang, they just sort of Norman Powell having a limp to him right now. Trey Jones with the foul. Did he give up 10 draft picks for Goff? I don't think Primo's on the bench, Spurs fans. Oh, Austin Spurs versus Green. Yeah, he's with Austin then. That first free throw is good for Powell. Derek White checking back in for the San Antonio Spurs. Well, Jacques Lindell's there, so if the Spurs start blowing out Portland. Hopefully Lindell can get some minutes, like maybe 5. Josh Lindell, excuse me. Yes, Ruben. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, dang it, bummer. Egger finally getting some love from ESPN. Primo's 11, Zachary. He's got 0 points because he's not playing. Well, he's got 0 points in this game. DeJounte for 3 again. Spurs up by 16. And really hitting their threes tonight. What are we shooting? About 45% from beyond the arc? That 3 for Portland is off the rim. No good for Robert Covington. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Spurs ball 50-34. I'm sorry, Mr. Beluga. I hear you. I was like, no matter what happens, hopefully I can go to bed because I'm going to bed late. I'm on the East Coast, so it's almost 11 where I am. Hopefully I can go to bed happy with a Spurs win. And then no matter what happens, if the Spurs win tonight, when I do my recap Sunday, that would be my first recap where the Spurs had a winning week. Jante with, I think that was an airball 3, caught by Doug McDermott. The little jumper is good in the paint. It's 52-34. Spurs ranked second in the NBA in assists per game at 27.4. Covington will kick it out. CJ for 3. Ooh, brick. Keep the pressure on San Antonio. Do not let up. Driving to the paint. And a beautiful move by Keldon Johnson. And he does a flip going out of bounds after the layup. And one. Do we have an and one? Keldon with the layup. Gets hit multiple times. Throws it in. And rolls out of bounds and does a flip. 47%. Okay, Edgar. I think I said, what, 40, 45-ish? Timmy, 3 in a row would be great, man. Keldon at the line, and biggest lead of the game. I keep saying that, but it's true. 21-point lead for the San Antonio Spurs. 4:55 to go. Wow. That 3-point attempt is no good by Ben McLemore. Derek White with the rebound. Derek sprinting up the court with the ball. Drops it off to DeJounte. DeJounte crossover back to Derek. Open 3 is front rim, no good. Norman Powell with the rebound. That was awesome. That was a beautiful finish. 3-point attempt by Norman Powell. Swish. 18-point game. Timeout. I guess he tested negative, Ozzy. So maybe it was I don't know. Hopefully that's the case. I would like to think he's not getting special treatment. Yeah, I didn't know that, Playmaker Gecko. Matt, we do need one of these. Let's get this up. Go Spurs, go! We're up by 18. Yak was out more than that. He missed, I think, 7 games. So that's a good point, though. Like, I don't know. Whatever. We need that. Don't rotate. No, we don't need that. Yeah, we don't want to let somebody come back huge. We've seen that happen too many times this year. Way too many times the Spurs have given up big leads, so I don't want to see that again. And we will have to play. The Spurs are going to have to play their best basketball if they're going to have a chance on Saturday. One delish. Let's go Spurs is right. It's been weird. It's been a depressing start of the season. Conor McGregor, proper 12. Drink it. It's my freaking whiskey. It'll put hair on your chest. And I got something. Sugar J Chair, I hope so. Because it's been really tough doing those recaps were my weekly recaps. The Spurs, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 0-3, 1-2, or something like that. 1-2. And pretty much every week they've been 1-2 with an 0-3 week mixed in there. It'd be really nice to win tonight, and then even if they lose against the Warriors, to have a 2-1 week. We haven't had a winning week. Anybody that's new to the channel, obviously I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. Blazers fans, thank you for being here. I cover the San Antonio Spurs. I try to stream most of their games, but life will come first if something comes up. I know next week's going to be really tough on my schedule. They play 4 times. I might only be able to call 2 of the games. I'm going to try to call at least 3. We'll see. I can only do what I can do. I do stream Giants games again. I'll do the occasional Giants video. I do San Antonio Spurs videos. I do a weekly recap either on Saturday or Sunday, depending when the last game of the week is, where I'll look at, not only what, let me rephrase that. I will break down how each player did for the week. So you'll just have their 3-week stat, or 3-game stat, or 4-game stat for the week. So it's interesting to see who was hot last week, who was cold last week, who's kind of been in between. And I'll rate each player either good, bad, or ugly week, or a hybrid, good and bad week. It's been a lot of fun doing the recaps. I've never had proper 12. What's up, Jeremiah? Weezcamp 22, Primo 19, Kcock 22, Morris 13, and Caleb Johnson 12. Right, Zachary? The Detroit Lesners. Brock Lesnar? It is Spurs ball, up by 18, and we are at, smoke him if you got him, 4:20 on the clock. Kelvin wide open for a baseline 3. That one's good. My man, hitting his number. KJ number 3, 4-3. Coming to this game, Kelvin Johnson had raised his three-point percentage to 40%. He started the year at like 25, but has been really shooting well the last couple of weeks. And a big block by Purtle on Norman Powell. No. Just thought yeah. Derek White takes a 3. Good! And the Spurs now up by 24 with 3:40 to go in the first half. Thank you, Mr. Beluga. I've had a lot of, I'm having more fun on the channel than I've had in a long time, even with the Spurs losing. Nurkic with the jumper. I'm maintaining a healthy balance between life and streaming. I'm not trying to do 1 or 2 Spurs videos every single day. I'm covering the Giants again. Jakob with the little layup off the glass is good with the feed from Lonnie Walker. I finally found a good balance in making sure I just enjoy the content on the channel. Not trying to do other teams that I don't care about. Do my Spurs, Giants, occasional Yankees, and United States Women's National Team games. And that's a steal by Derek White. Lonnie going to pull up for 3. Back rim no good. 3 minutes to go. 63-39. That 3 down the other way, though, was good by Robert Covington. Spurs, Falcons, Braves. Phil, what's going on? The Spurs are Spursing tonight. Channel member, thank you for being here. Appreciate your support. Appreciate everybody's support. Jakob Poeltl with the ball. Out to Lonnie Walker. 10 on the shot clock. Lonnie back to Devin Vassell. I haven't said Devin Vassell's name much tonight. Jakob starts to drive. He'll throw it up, and that's not what I want to see Jakob Poeltl doing. And it'll be Portland balls. Ball goes out of play. Yes, Zachary, my buddy Jeff, who used to do the UFC streams with me, a little bit bigger guy with the beard, he is a Dolphins fan. So, yes, I am going to do the New York Giants Sunday. I'm going to do the Giants versus the Cowboys later this year. I'm probably going to do every Giants game. The Spurs play somebody on Sunday. Or do we play on Sunday? No, the following week, the Giants play the Chargers, and I think that's going to conflict with a Spurs game. But I got to call the Giants. I'm a fan of both teams, but the Giants only play 17 times a year. The Spurs play 82, so you know what I mean? That's a miss for Portland. It is Spurs ball. 2 minutes remaining. Jakob into the paint. The runner is blocked by Nurkic, and it'll be Portland ball. So Block-up gets a little of his own medicine. And Derek White, get out of here, CJ McCollum. Huge block by Derek White. One of the best blocking guards in the NBA, shot blocking guards. And the Spurs turn it over as we had, actually I think Derek just stepped out of bounds. Austin Spurs in double overtime. Thank you, Polo J. Appreciate that. Timmy, it's looking like a maybe not more than anything. And I don't think the Spurs they've had like what? Just a couple free throws tonight? None by Jakob, thank goodness. Drive and a layup is good. Robert Covington with a nice baseline move to get it back under 20. Somonich 25 and 16? Get out of here. And John Doe DeBoss, I wish. I would love to be on there with Chanel and Bill Land. Lonnie into the paint. Beautiful! Acrobatic move to get the layup. We know Lonnie's so ridiculously athletic, but I don't think he takes advantage of it enough. He's got 7 points this quarter and 3 assists. That three-pointer is no good. DeJounte Murray with the rebound. CJ with the miss. And now CJ with the reach-in foul. 1:03 left in the first half. A great first half for San Antonio Spurs fans as they currently lead 65-44. He did say, get that out of here. Yeah, true story, Gecko. That's true, Calder Jester. KJ with another 3, in and out, Burger, and it goes in! Wait, it went in! It went out, in and then out, and then right back in. KJ with another 3. My man drops his number again. And now whistle down the other end. We're going to have a defensive foul on San Antonio. I think it's on Derek White. It's looking good. Ciro, it is. Lonnie is inconsistent. Well, that would be my biggest criticism of Lonnie Walker, besides the fact that he's had a really rough start to the season. He's wildly inconsistent. McCollum pull-up jumper, no good, and we have another whistle. And looks like McCollum going to the line for 2. Yep. Yes, Kellen. 2 of 4 on the night, I believe, from three-point land, and he has really turned his three-point shooting around. You guys remember? He was shooting like 25% 2 weeks ago. Now he's at 40%. McCollum first free throw is no good. That was actually kind of ugly. J Money, those division games are tough, man. Those division games are tough. Don't sleep on the Broncos. Their defense, last I checked, is pretty legit. Wow, missed them both. 2 missed free throws for CJ. Spurs, can they try to 2 for 1? Jante takes off. Runner is, that might have been partially blocked. It's an air ball either way. 3-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Maybe it would have been better just to set up a shot and trying to 2 for 1. Both teams in the penalty. Spurs up by 24. McCollum way out in three-point land. 8 on the shot clock. Pick and roll with Nurkic. Launches the 3. Makes the 3. 68-47. 6, 5, 4. Lonnie Walker with the ball. 3. Pulls up for 3. Back iron, no good. Nurkic with the rebound, and that'll end it. The Spurs will go into the half 68-47. Wow, W.C. Cowden, I'm so sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, depression's a real thing, and it leads to what you meant. I don't want to use the word on the stream because I don't know how YouTube feels about that. But that really sucks. Thoughts and prayers out to your friend's family. Oh, wow. No, I don't think I can look at the stats on NBA TV. No, I can't. Let's pull some stats. I'll just go to Google and grab some stats. Oh, breaking news. What happened? Senate passes bill to fund the government averting shutdown. I don't even know what that is. Into early next year. All right, I don't know. It looks very political. I'm not reading it. That's not what we're here for. It was breaking news, but whatever. All right, let's pull some stats for the Portland Trailblazers. Nurkic, 6. Powell, 12. McCollum, 9. Covington, 10. Simons, 0. Snell, 0. McLemore, 3. Nance, 4. Smith, 3. Zeller, 0. For our San Antonio Spurs. Turtle Power with 8. DeJounte Murray with 11 points and 10 assists. DeJounte with 10 assists already. Anybody know what DeJounte Murray's career high for assists are? Because he's got 10 of them already. KJ with 11. Derek White with 9. Doug with 14. Wow, Doug McDermott with 14 points in 12 minutes. I didn't realize he was scoring that frequently. Off the bench, Lonnie with 7. Devin with 2. Thad with 4. Trey with 2. And that's our rotation tonight. So the 9-man rotation, which I'm glad Pop is tightening up the rotation. I didn't like the 11-man rotation. So looks like primary bench right now is Lonnie and Devin, which I get. But Thad and Trey. No Bryn Forbes, and I don't think he's hurt or anything. Maybe Pop's rotations will be situational based on the team they're playing. But I would prefer 9-man rotation over what we were doing earlier this year. Yes, 10 assists already. Okay, Zachary. I don't need slow-mo back. Thad to Phoenix for Jalen Smith. Darius for... Good evening, Veronica. Oh, you know what? Let me do this too while I'm score checking because we haven't talked about this in a while. The Dallas Cowboys are up 20-10 over the Saints with 8:17 left. I think you guys probably have that game locked. The Saints just don't have the players on offense. Wow, Ezekiel Elliott, 10 carries for 29 yards. Maybe the Cowboys should shut him down for a bit. He's dealing with a knee injury. Tony Pollard with 6 carries for 66 yards. Maybe run him a little bit more, the healthy guy. And the Saints, yeah, Alvin Kamara being out. Taysom Hill's a starting quarterback? They don't have who's the wide receiver that Michael Thomas is out, Alvin Kamara's out. I mean, yeah, Dallas should have that one locked up. There's still 8 minutes left, but barring a miracle and something strange happen, the Cowboys should be to 8-4, and I believe snap a 3-game losing streak. I think they had a 3-game losing streak. Oh, okay, wow. Bunny Girl, what's up? We keep getting that weird HDXYZ thing in here. Thank you, Ruben. So Murray's career high for assists is 15, so he could easily get a career high tonight. He's got 10 so far, unless the Spurs push this lead to an even bigger lead going into the fourth quarter, then he could possibly just, not play the rest of the game. Nice, Sugar J. Dak just threw a pickle? Oh, of course. As soon as I say the game's almost over, Dak throws a pick. Like this game should be locked up. They just switched to the Suns versus the Pistons. The Suns are up 97-89. And correct me if I'm wrong, Phoenix has a 16-game winning streak or something stupid going on. I'm just going to jump into NBA.com real quick. Take a look at the standings, which will show the winning streaks. Phoenix Suns are obviously in first place. They've won 17 in a row. Wow. Shut the front door. And they're playing the Pistons right now. They could extend it to 18 in a row. Holy moly. And it's split between the home and road. They played 11 home games and 10 road games, so it's not like they're doing it all at home. They're showing bonus coverage on NBA TV is 100-92 with 6 minutes to go. Phoenix, 18 in a row. And we competed with that team, don't forget. We gave them all, we win by, or lose by 4. Jakob will be in the Hall of Fame. About that. Phil, yes, I have advocated for trading Bryn Forbes for developmental player, a second-round pick. People are like, nobody's going to want Bryn Forbes. And like, he played his role well with Milwaukee last year. If you got a player that dictates double teams, he's a guy you can definitely shoot it out, send it out to, and he can hit an open 3. But here he's trying to create a lot of his own shots, and he's just, with all the guards we have, we really just, I don't think we need him. And clearly, if you look at the Spurs team, holding Portland at 47 points in the first half, I think we're going to try to win by defense more than anything. DeJounte and Derek, obviously, are a very good defensive backcourt. Jakob's a very good defensive player. Kelvin is, at least, the effort's always there. He's a little hot and cold, but, I like what I see most of the time. Devin Vassell is a very good defensive player. Doug a little weak on defense in the starting lineup. But you look at a lot of our players, they can play some defense. And Trey's a better defensive player than Bryn Forbes. Guillermo, the Spurs are playing great so far. Suns Bulls finals. Don't count the Warriors out yet. Aren't they still missing James Wiseman? And Klay Thompson is going to come back at some point. Jean Lou, what's up? Go Spurs, go. Jesus Sando Weather. Okay. Filler and trade, yep. Or maybe a combo trade of Thaddeus Young and Bryn Forbes for something. Saints fumble count. Wow, they already turned it over. Thanks, J Money. Yeah, the Saints aren't doing anything. Their defense is still holding up, but man, their offense is putrid. More Primo. Definitely more Primo. More Jacques Lindell. No Primo tonight. He's in the G League. Him and Wieskamp and Kaycock are all G Leaguing it up. So Clay's back in 3 weeks. I would agree with that, Phil. Yeah, they're not. Phoenix is not training anybody right now. That's for sure. Andre Iguodala's out too. So I mean, they're winning and missing a lot of their Klay Thompson's probably gonna have some rust on him. He hasn't played for 2 years. He's not coming back from just one. Klay Thompson coming back from 2 serious injuries: a torn ACL and a torn Achilles. The one that Kevin Durant had. Now Durant came back fine, but he didn't miss 2 years and then have another injury to deal with. So Clay's a spot-up shooter. You know, he's a jump shooter, so I don't think that'll affect his game too much, but I do expect him to be rusty. And I don't think he's going to start right away. He's got to be coming off the bench. Forbes and Drew did not play as an early Christmas gift. Wow, Mark. I agree, Cyro. Trade down much like the offseason. Much more interesting than we are used to. I think so. Hopefully it'll be interesting. So, can you show the game? Yes, I can, Mr. Beluga. Here we go. The game! Boop! Actually, and again. Nope, that's pop. Thumbs up. That's good too, though. Oh, what is happening? Everything's getting all sorts of... Oh, the quarter just went away. There we go. I took the quarter off. They are workforce. They are. I saw a really dumb trade I did. DJ for Ben Simmons? Nope. Guillermo, is this plus minus? Good evening, Kyle. Here we go. Here's the game. Boop. Boop. There, that was a double shot. Let me get the third quarter up just in case I forget to do it. Do you think that OKC's tanking already? It might be. They lose by 73. Not a fumble. Okay. Veronica, what did you change your symbol to? Is that like a little flower? Yes, 152 to 79. If I was an OKC fan, I probably would stop watching at that point. Be like, yep, they want the #1 pick. Some big sexy now. Be interesting to see what Pop's rotations are in the four. I don't like blowouts, but I'm kind of okay now with the Spurs blowing out the other team, so I can see the developmental players like a Jacques Lindell. Unfortunately, we're not going to see Wieskamp and Primo. I got to assume Devontae Kaycock is back down in Austin as well. Thank you, fat boy. Rockets win. Wow. Yes, double HHH. If you ain't down with that, I got 2 words for you. I got 3 words for you. Go Spurs, go! Yeah, they're Kyle, are you happy about that? Or are you not happy? You guys raised a good point. How is LeBron James cleared from the health and safety protocol so quick? Like, when people go into it, they're like automatically in it for 2 weeks. How did he get out of it? That's a good point. I'm not trying to troll LeBron James, but he certainly gives us enough material lately, getting fans thrown out, punching that dude in the face. Apparently got fined this year for grabbing his junk on the court or some obscene gesture. I don't even know what that's all about. But usually when you go into health and safety protocol, you have to be in it for 2 weeks. How did he get out so fast? Primo was only 1 of 10? Ugh. Too sweet. Is that what it was, Sugar J? Oh, good night. Oh, boy. I guess if that's what you need to do it. 23 turnovers. Jeez. Oh, is that what it is, Sarah? Okay, so I didn't know there was. So if you get 2 negative tests within 2 days, you're out of the health and safety thing. Okay. So I'm guessing like Jakob and Jacques Lindell couldn't get 2 negative tests in 2 days, and they got they got no playing time for 2 weeks. That's what they got. Still in a timeout for the commercial break for halftime. Spurs up by 21. I think Blazers start with it. What's up? 2 line -2. Go Spurs go. Kyrie's not coming to the Spurs. No chance. Not a chance. Bengals is what it is. I mean, Curry had -14 against the Suns. That people are going to be saying that, Ozzy. People are going to be saying that. I mean, people say he kind of runs the NBA as it is. And he's the biggest star in the NBA. I don't know. That's enough about him. Jakob definitely hurt us, fat boy. He missed 7 games. And Drew Eubanks played his butt off. But he's just, I mean, defensively he's not in the same league. And for whatever reason, Drew Eubanks still can't set screens without moving. He's called for so many offensive fouls. William, what's up? Since this man's era. Oh, is that what a Sucho brother? So it was a false? Oh, all right then, whatever. Magic dust, I suppose. Good evening, Calvin. Rudolph, huh? Well, since you said it, and it's, now we can have our Christmas decorations up. I got the best three-man team in the NBA. No, Kyrie's not staying. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what to make of the baseball lockout. I saw that, but I didn't research it at all. Don't say words for the sun. Wow. That should be a good game. Yeah, this is happening right now. Selena was on the live stream, I think. What's up, Ryan? Got a little Christmas spirit right here. Tim Duncan and little Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. That's true, but they're a fairly young team, aren't they, J Money? I will not be watching that game tomorrow. That's for sure. Good evening, Carl. Spurs do look good. They've looked good the last couple games. I hope it'll last and it's just not an anomaly. We'll get our test against the goal. So wait, if the Suns play the Warriors Friday, that means the Warriors are going to be on a back-to-back against the Spurs on Saturday. No, it doesn't light up. That would be cool. Tim, Rich, and yeah, always money is right. Yes, he's wearing a scarf. See, got his little Christmas scarf. I don't remember where I bought this. Maybe it was Walmart. I think I was originally buying it for like a prop for a movie. I never really used it, and I was like, you know what? It's Christmas time. Let me get them out here. Why not? I have a sense of humor. I have no shame sitting here with Rudolph right now. What's up, Houston Oilers? Joel, a lot of Spurs fans want them to tank. I'll never advocate for tanking. If they lose naturally and we're trying, so be it. But, yeah. I'm probably in the minority. I'm not a huge fan of A Christmas Story. I'm not. Vanner, what's up? Go Spurs go from the Philippines in no relation to Kyle Rudolph. We are back to the game. Third quarter is underway. The Spurs actually start with the ball. Man, it's really empty in the Portland Arena. Maybe the fans are just getting drinks or something. Alley-oop to... Well, let's not try that again. Kellen Johnson tried an alley-oop to Jakob Poeltl, and it was about 4 feet too high. Norman Powell misses a shot down the other end. Can't get the layup in the paint. But yeah, Kelvin, don't try throwing an alley-oop pass anymore. Kellen is in the paint, throws up a layup. I much prefer that. Doesn't get it, but he does get fouled. And he'll go to the line for two. What's up, Lake? Nona? Give a man a jingle, and he'll jingle for a day. All right. Showman had a jingle, and a jingle all the way. Sorry, I got stuck in what my thought. Yep, on the list, that's how I roll. Organic tanking, right. Phil, that's a good way of putting it. Kelly made the first one, so he gets to that number, and he just made the second one. I would like that, fat boy. Can we get to 125 thumbs up? Maybe 150? The Spurs are actually winning, which, by a lot, again. Nurkic gets picked by Jakob Poeltl and then falls on Jakob's ankle. That's got to be a foul on Nurkic. Yeah. I've seen it. I laughed at the insane one, but it's this whole watch it every year. Didn't like it enough for that. I do need to watch a Christmas movie this year. I haven't watched Ernest Saves Christmas in a long time, or Die Hard, or Lethal Weapon. All Christmas movies. Derek White into the paint, pull up jumper, good. 25-point lead matches the biggest lead for the Spurs of the game. Well, 1,000 thumbs up would be great, but I don't think that's going to happen, my man. That's never happened on a live stream. We've never had 1,000 thumbs up. That runner is no good, and it'll be Spurs ball as Dennis Smith Jr. in the starting lineup because Anthony Simons rolled his ankle earlier. Forgot about that. So Simons probably out for the game. I totally forgot Anthony Simons really jacked up his ankle when he landed on Thaddeus Young's foot, so I don't think we're going to see him back in the game. Oh, that sucks. I don't like seeing people injured. Spurs ball, terrible camera angle there for a second. DeJounte into the paint. Turnaround, spin around jumper is good. And the biggest lead for our Spurs as of yet. They've now reversed the score. It's 74-47, a 27-point lead. Broadcast is fine for me, Phil. I'm watching NBA TV on my Roku. It's absolutely fine. Nurkic loses the ball. Another turnover for the Blazers. Here come the Spurs. DeJounte starts to drive. Pull up J. High arc, no good. Tries to get his own miss. Can't get it. It will be Blazers ball. What's up, Cruz? You're coming in at a good time. We're winning. Batman Returns. Yes, another great Christmas movie. Jay, what's up? We're not going to see Primo tonight. He's with the Austin Spurs, as is Joe Wieskamp and Devontae Kaycock. We'll not see any of those guys tonight. CJ McCollum, runner, good. Off the glass, in. This does seem like a totally different Spurs team. Yeah, they've been playing much better the last few games. Bryn Forbes has not played tonight. I'm going to leave that out there. Derek White, pull-up jumper, no good. Hear a whistle, and it looks like he's going to go to the line for two. Okay, yeah. The weather's nice where I am. Nothing going on. They were hitting their threes tonight. They're hitting their free throws, which, believe me, is a miracle for our Spurs when they're hitting their free throws. Derek is at the line for two. One of our better free throw shooters this season. First free throw. You knew that was going to happen. I mean, shooting our free throws well. Derek, one of our better free throw shooters. Suns up to 18 wins in a row. Nice. Thanks, J Money. Second free throw. That one's good at least. Spurs up by 26. Spurs looking to push this lead to maybe 30 in the third quarter. The Blazers are starting to get beat up a little bit on injuries. Damian Lillard out tonight. Anthony Simons rolled his ankle. And we have a miss and a foul on the Spurs. I don't know if I've ever seen Elf. I've seen some of it. I don't know if I've seen the whole thing. I feel like I haven't. I don't know what my favorite Christmas movie is. I mean, if you count Lethal Weapon and Die Hard as Christmas movies, they would be my favorite Christmas movies, but they're not traditional Christmas movies. I don't own that many either. I have Ernest Saves Christmas, Jingle All the Way. Gosh, that might be it. It is Blazers ball. 9 on the shot clock. McCollum pull-up jumper in the paint. Rolls around. No good. Jakob with the rebound. Gets it to Derek White. Some of these camera angles are atrocious. White just running around. Getting some cardio in. Dumps it off to Jakob. Over to Doug McDermott. McDermott out to DJ. Open three. Front rim no good. Good evening at Kills. Yeah, I only own 2 Christmas movies? Dang. Powell into the paint. And loses the ball out of play. It's going to go to the Spurs. Why to me looks so scary? Jorling Chong. Oh, good evening, Jorling. I didn't realize that was you. He's shocked at the score. 7 turnovers for Portland, only 5 for San Antonio. Know what I mean? Rest in peace, Jim Varney. Was that Ernest's name? The actor, Jim Varney? I think that's it. Derek White, baseline 3. Off the rim, no good. Gets a little side rim. 8.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Nurkic in the paint. Throws it up, no good. I hear a whistle. I hear 2 more free throws coming. Vern carried Ernest. Manor, Manor Norman. Nurkic going to go to the line. Looks winded. He's really... Exactly. Please congratulate Patty Mills for winning the Don Award, which is a Sporting Australia Hall of Fame. Oh, congratulations, Patty Mills. Oh, mama. Crikey. First free throw is good, and the Blazers just get to a man David Robinson's number with 8:25 to go. Nurkic, 7 points, 5 rebounds. Second free throw is good, 51. Okie dokie. Let's keep it going. Free throws. Blazers 10 of 12. The Spurs have only taken 5. They're 4 of 5 from the line. Actually, I believe Kelman's 3 of 3 and Derek's 1 of 2. Jakob with a little jumper in the paint. Good. 77-51. Know what I mean, Vern? That's what I'm saying. I like Ernest Goes to Jail as well. I thought that was really fun. And Ernest Scared Stupid, I think was one. There were a lot of Ernest movies. Baseline three is no good by McCollum, but the long rebound will fall into the hands of Robert Covington. It is Blazers ball, 10 on the shot clock. Got a second chance. Norman Powell takes off into the paint. Right at Jakob, throws it up off the glass, and good. Yeah, no jinx. Yeah, the Spurs making the playoffs used to be a certainty. Not anymore. Derek almost loses the ball, gets it back to DeJounte. DeJounte into the paint, throws it up off the glass, no good. Blazers ball. Okie dokie. Blazers are in the penalty too, by the way, with 7:11 to go in the third quarter. So every defensive foul by the Spurs is going to equal 2 free throws. And that's a three-pointer by Ben McLemore. Pop's going to probably call a timeout, and he does. 7:07 to go. Blazers starting to roll a little bit. 21-point lead, and they're starting to see the players getting a little amped up. That's not good. Don't let them start getting momentum. Leads, as we know, Spurs fans and Blazers fans, leads can go away like this. Just disappear. Cowboys 27-10. That game is definitely over. Or was that the final? I didn't expect much from the Saints. Michael Thomas being out, went from being the best receiver in football to a guy that can't now stay healthy, and then Alvin Kamara being out. Forget it. The green Carlos Jeter. It kills. It's been, Kelvin's played well. DeJounte had double-digit assists in the first half. Derek's played well. Jakob's played well. I mean, the whole starting lineup has played well. Off the bench, Lonnie's played particularly well. And then Thad and Trey and Devin have contributed. So, I mean, so far it's been a team effort. Ernest goes to camp, first one. Do you think the 11-man rotation... I think 11-man rotation just hurt the team's chemistry, Zachary. Having 11 guys, just constant different lineups, I didn't like it. Juan, I would agree. DJ might be Rookie of the Year. DeJounte Murray? I don't think so. If we end this, Rich, please leave Tim Duncan for this. No, I like to mix it up now. I like to mix it up. Cowboys giving all the teams in the NFC East a middle finger. This is our division, yeah. I mean, I never expected my team to win the division, Kyle. Daniel Jones is now hurt. Saquon Barkley coming off an injury. The receivers are constantly in and out of the lineup. A couple of defenders are out for the season. A couple of Blake Martinez, Drew Peppers. It's too many injuries, and the coaching staff is not good enough to coach up their backups into winning games. I said it. Tobitsky 1010, channel member, thank you for being here. Howdy. Hopefully you're all having a good night. It's a Thursday night. It's a late night for TSR Sports, as it's 11:30 where I am, but I know some of you it's later, some of you it's early. I'll obviously be here to the end. As far as this week and next week coming up, it's holiday season too, so we all have a lot going on. More than likely, I won't be able to do the Spurs versus the Warriors Saturday. I will be doing the Giants and the Dolphins Sunday with my buddy Jeff joining me on the couch to watch the game, as he's a Dolphins fan, so that's going to be fun. And then I know the Spurs play Monday and Tuesday. I definitely plan on doing one of those games. I don't know if I'll be able to do both. But it's life. You got life, things happen. Well, I'm glad to make you laugh. By the way, Carlos, you weren't here earlier. For anybody just coming in, got a third member on the couch with us tonight. It's the holiday. Derek White into the paint. Kicks it out. And Spurs offense will reset with 6 on the shot clock. DeJounte Murray to Kellen. Kellen, runner in the... Oh, Kellen gets walloped. That's going to be 2 free throws. He missed the shot, but he took a shot. And he's going to be taking 2 free throws. Yes, I did put up my Christmas tree. I don't know if the lights can block it, but there it is over there. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. You get to see a little of the TSR household, if you will. Kellen's first free throw is good. That foul was on Robert Covington, his third. It's not exciting, the insane one, but my friend's a Dolphins fan, so I'm going to call the game. Keldon missed the second free throw. 27-17 now. 3:30 p.m. Friday afternoon? What? This looks like it's a little crooked. All right, did that just fix it? Yeah. Man, I had a friend that's a Dolphins fan. I got to call the game with him. Nurkic with the runner in the paint, or layup in the paint, 78-58. Yes, you are, Kyle. KJ with the ball right now. Back to Derek White. Derek starts to drive. Over to DeJounte. Get to Lonnie Walker for the open baseline three. No good. Dolphins definitely could win, especially if Daniel Jones is out. Mike Lennon at quarterback. No, thank you. And another foul on the Spurs as Norman Powell gets fouled. Man, this Portland Trailblazers are feasting at the line this quarter. 12:30 midnight. And yes, Carlos, we were talking about that game. OKC losing by 73, an NBA record. Oh, Atlanta. Vamos, Spurs, vamos. 12:30 p.m. where you're at. And another timeout. No, that was just a commercial break. Powell, free throw, good. It's down to a 19-point game, and you might be like, are you trolling Portland? Or their fans saying it's down to a 19? We were up by 27 at one point. Portland is slowly knocking this lead away, and I'm not a fan. Lonnie's definitely the odd man out, Joshua. I would agree. Not under contract. We have a bajillion guards on the team, and he hasn't shown any improvement over last season as of yet. That's not a winning combination to get yourself a new contract. Spurs ball. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Definitely letting Portland slowly back in the game, so let's not do that. Who came out? Doug McDermott came out for Lonnie, so we're even smaller right now. Great. 4 guards, or 3 guards, a small forward, and a center. DeJounte with a long 3 at the buzzer. It's going to be a shot clock violation. So the Spurs starting to get into a bit of a funk here. I could have a friend that's a Dolphin. Why not? Lance, yes. Lonnie does need some more to get a new contract, and so far he's not shown that this year. Jakob out, Thaddeus in. Thaddeus Young in. Powell takes the shot, no good. The ball's going to go out of play. It's going to go to the Spurs. Yeah, I like Lonnie, but he's not so far, at least this far into the season, has played himself into a new contract. He's the worst shooter on our team. Trey Jones is also checked in. So Pop going to the bench early, maybe trying to mix things up. 6 on the shot clock. Jones going to drive, throws it up, and gets blocked by C.J. McCollum. 3.7 seconds left on the shot clock. Okay, I thought he looked a little different. If that was just me, but he looks different this season. Not in a healthy way. Get the ball into Thad. Thad's going to have to shoot. Pull-up jumper. That's another 24-second shot clock violation. What has happened with our Spurs? Ozzy, I agree. If they trade Bryn and Lonnie's going to come back, yeah, Josh Primo's taking one of their minutes. Man, the Spurs are looking ugly this quarter. That 3-point attempt is no good by Larry Nance Jr. 18-point game, but the Blazers are just slowly creeping back, creeping. DeJounte. 14 on the clock, takes into the paint. And we'll reset the offense. Looking for a pick and roll. Yep, pick and roll with Thaddeus Young. The pick, no roll. Bounce pass to Thad. Thad in the paint. Out to Keldon Johnson. Whips it over to Lonnie Walker. Baseline 3. Dang, no good. Your Giants going to... Yeah, we're going to try to win on defense, Kyle, in a very low-scoring, boring game. Norman Powell, layup in the paint, no good. Both teams now getting cold. 4:10 to go in the third Q. DeJounte pull-up jumper in the paint. Front rim, no good. Can somebody on our team make a bucket? The Spurs have not hit a three-pointer, by the way, in the third quarter. They're 0 for 4 after starting 11 of 23 in the first half. That's a miss down the other end. Somebody just went down for the Blazers. I did not see who that was. It may have been Norman Powell. And now turnover by San Antonio. Turnover by Thaddeus Young. This is brutal. This offense has gone ice cold. CJ McCollum for 3. No good. Both teams ice cold right now. This is painful to call. Yeesh, somebody put it in for the Spurs. Lonnie into the paint and loses it out of bounds. That's another turnover for San Antonio. Sandwich Masters with the Knicks, Houston Oilers. Luka Samanic is not on the Nets. He's on the Knicks. Lonnie just... Oh, actually McCollum blocked him. CJ McCollum with a nice defensive play. I didn't even catch that on the first try. It's going to stay with this Portland ball. I think not being under contract might be messing with Lonnie. KBD is now checked in, so Pop is now extended the rotation, and McCollum with the jumper as the Spurs can't find anything to get nothing's working on offense. And a turnover by DeJounte. And now a foul. Oh my gosh, the team is just collapsing here in the third quarter. Marie, I can't believe what I'm watching. Damian Lillard is out, Luis Hernandez, out with an abdominal injury. And this Spurs team is just, we have a timeout, just starting to unravel in the third quarter before our eyes. We've seen that far too many times this season. And now Pop is even bringing KBD in. Almost feels like a panic move. And I hate to say that, but it's like KBD, who hasn't played all game, now just throwing him out there? Yes, Zachary. Phil, I'm not liking this. We were up by 27 earlier in the third quarter. Now we're up by 16. And the third quarter collapse does sound familiar. Now we can still turn it around and get things going in the fourth quarter, but this trend can't continue. I thought we were going to have a blowout, and it's looking like that's not happening now. Come on, Spurs, wake up. Wake up. Why didn't you catch on the table? You wanted to. You wanted to. I don't know the lyrics. You need a... Oh, no, just water. No alcohol for me. I got to get up tomorrow at 7 o'clock to go to work. Well, to go to my kitchen. I still work from home. And good news, my work from home deadline got extended from end of December to end of June, so I can still work from home for another 6 months, it looks like. It's not tequila, my man. It's just water. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't want to... That's just water. I gotta fix my camera, though. I'm way off center now. There we go. Yeah, Portland said hold on is right. Robert, it's in Portland. The Spurs were up by 27 at one point in the third quarter, but Portland has really started to chip away at this lead. Now they're only down 16, and the Spurs offense has been non-existent the last few minutes. A couple 24-second shot clock violations, a couple turnovers, which also the 24-second shot clock violation would be, so just it's gotten ugly. I have not actually had proper 12. I do want to try it, but I kind of don't want to try it because I don't. It's a whiskey, right? I'm not really a fan of whiskey in the jarro. I don't know, Ciro. It does happen to the Spurs a lot. Like they just take their pedal off the metal. Eggnog, yeah. Supa, somebody needs to step up. Somebody needs to step up for San Antonio. I don't know who it's going to be. Things are a little rough right now. Third quarter field goals. The Spurs are 3 of 13. Portland's only 5 of 16, but Portland's also been taking quite a few free throws, as they've been in the bonus since the 7-11 mark. Portland ball. 7 on the shot clock. A lot of dribbling, not a lot of shooting. McCollum now with the ball. Passes it out. The three-point attempt is no good. Derek White with the rebound. Or maybe Thad got that one. Either way, Derek White will bring it up for San Antonio. Bryn Forbes is now in the game. And Forbes with the layup in the paint. So, Pop all over the place with his rotations now. Guys that didn't play in the first half now coming in the second. But maybe that's not a bad thing. They'll have fresh legs. Forbes KBD didn't play in the first half. Do we have another foul on San Antonio? KBD with a foul. That's going to be 2 free throws. Every defensive foul for the Spurs in this quarter. Well, any defensive foul in this team, either team period, is going to be 2 free throws now. Said doctor, doctor. Brandy and fresh. Ugh, no thanks. I do not like strawberry flavored drinks. No, thank you. Not even a strawberry milkshake. I don't know why Brandon's in. Pop is, I think he's grasping at straws now to try to get something going. Larry Nance Jr. is at the line for 2. He missed the first one. Yeah, that's what it feels like that, doesn't it, Ozzy? Pop's panicking, so he's just putting whoever in now. Doug McDermott riding the exercise bike. Missed them both. Larry Nance Jr. goes 0 for 2 from the line. I can't remember the last time the Spurs scored a bucket. Oh, we had one recently, but I mean, like multiple buckets. Derek White pull-up jumper is no good. This has been a rough quarter. At least we're up by 18. McCollum with a long 3. Oh, my Lanta. Exactly. Where's Jacques Lindell? If you're going to start tinkering around lineups, this is a weird lineup. Trey Jones, Bryn Forbes, Thaddeus Young, Derek White, and KBD. So we have 2 forwards and 3 guards. And 3 of those guards are pretty short, and that's a turnover. Thad with the turnover. Portland ball. We have an open 3, and it's going to be no good. Spurs ball. Sheesh. I think that's McLemore for 3. Spurs try to get an alley-oop to Thaddeus Young. Thaddeus gets pushed, and I think we're going to have 2 free throws for Thaddeus Young, who's a terrible free throw shooter. We only have 10 points this quarter. Yep, dumping the bench, but not playing Jacques. That's what we do. Pop about to put on a jersey? Ugh, hope not. Thaddeus Young is at the line. Ugh, he's been a train wreck at the line this year. Don't look, Rudolph. He made it. He made his first free throw. The K-Cock is in with Austin. Him, Primo, and Wieskamp. Double overtime, I think I read. Or you guys, he made both free throws. Thank goodness. Hey, what's up, Last Jedi? Sorry. They're just out too many people. They don't have a legit starting quarterback. No offense. Michael Thomas is out. Alvin Kamara is out. And a turnover. KBD will bring up the court for the Spurs. All right, Spurs maybe starting to wake up. Maybe this weird lineup is helping. Trey Jones drives, throws up a layup, and it's good. Spurs on a 4-0 run to finally stop the bleeding. And it's Josh Lindell, according to Greg Popovich, just for the record. In an interview, he said he was talking about Josh Lindell. I don't know how you make that mistake. Pop is also over 70, so there is that. Just saying. McCollum loses the ball in the paint, and that's another turnover for Portland. Is Portland getting all butterfingery? Derek, quick 3 to try 2 for 1. Off the front rim, no good. There's a 7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. So Spurs should get the last shot. Robert Covington looked like he was going to shoot a 3, changed his mind and went to pass it at the last second and threw it out of bounds. 20 seconds for the Spurs. Get the last shot, make the bucket, and have some momentum again going into the fourth quarter. David A., what's up? Go Spurs, go. Brandon rolled 19.9 seconds. Jacques is going to want out of San Antonio if he doesn't keep playing. Doug McDermott's checked in, a little 3-point shooting to end the third quarter. Doug, Bryn, Derek, Trey, and Jakob for rebounding purposes, I would assume. Jakob going to come up and set a pick and roll with Trey Jones. Trey gets it out to Derek. Derek going to take an off-balance 3. No good, and that's going to end it. But Spurs up 19. It was looking a little shaky there, but luckily they went on a little run at the end to get it back up to close to 20. All right. Trey doesn't seem to have an outside shot, so I don't know what we're going to do with him. Going to DeJounte jersey? Okay. I predicted the Spurs would score 20 in the third quarter. No, they did not. They scored half of that. And Phil Devin Vassell has played tonight. Did he? I don't think he played in the second half yet, has he? Has Devin? Devin didn't play in the third quarter. I don't remember seeing his name at all. I wonder if he aggravated his quadriceps. Bryn Forbes did come in the third. I mean, it was weird. KBD and Bryn Forbes did not play at all in the first half, and Pop threw him out there in the third. I don't know. It seems odd to me. What do I know? I'm not an NBA coach. We had a 9-man rotation. Now we're officially back up to an 11-man rotation with both of them playing. Whatever. Resting Vassell. Drew Eubanks has not played either. Drew did not play in the first half, has not played in the second half. So Pop's rotation at center has been Jakob Pertl and Thaddeus Young. And Thaddeus is only, what, 6'8", 6'9"? I'm not... Well, Drew's, what, 6'9", 6'10"-ish? Jacques Lindell is 6'11". So, I mean, I don't know why he's not playing. Trailblazers trailing? That's a fact. Bob February, what up? Junior, I've been good. Hopefully you've been good as well. Appreciate y'all hanging out tonight on a Thursday night late for some of you all. 84-65, Spurs up by 19. Blazers were starting to make a bit of a comeback. Thankfully, the Spurs pushed back, but the game is far from over. If you're a Blazers fan, Spurs fans have watched our team give up huge leads in the third and or fourth quarter. You're not out of it yet. If we have a 19-point lead with 6 minutes left, I'll feel a lot better about it. I keep forgetting about the TSR merch. I'm sorry. Wow. Thanks for the stat, Kirk. I got to work on that. Teespring, right? Teespring, I think, is where you can get merch. To be honest with you, I think the reason I keep forgetting about it is I don't have any financial motive with that, and that's generally why people have merch. Is not all, but some. But people have asked for it. I got to try to think of something. It is Blazers ball to start off the fourth quarter, 84-65. Shot clock starting to run down. And a drive and a miss in the paint by Cody Zeller. And now Zeller with the foul, wearing the face mask, looking a little like Alex Caruso. A little bit. That could be being showcased too. That's a good point. Olga, good evening. I should be asleep too. It's past my bedtime. Derek White into the paint. And getting just harassed defensively. Gets Diak back to Derek. Over at the baseline, takes a three, and it's no good. Derek's shooting has disappeared since the first quarter. He's unfortunately regressed right before our eyes. That jumper is good by Dennis Smith Jr. and one. Spurs fan, I got 11-12. Don't forget, I stream these on my Roku, so I'm going to be behind you guys. So please no spoilers in the chat if possible. Jock's making millions of dollars. He'll be fine. I still want to see him play. Yeah, definitely past my bedtime. Sorry. 84-68. 11-11 to go. Fourth quarter, Spurs up by 16, looking to extend their winning streak to 3, which would be the longest win streak of the season because, well, this is the first win streak they've had if they do win. Pirtle, nice little give and go with Doug McDermott. Doug in the paint. Dennis Smith Jr. I don't think that's the same person. Gory News Studios, you could be correct. I don't know, but when I've seen him play, I thought he was okay defensively. I don't know. 6 on the shot clock for Portland. And a whistle, and that's going to go against Portland. Dennis Smith Jr. was driving the paint. I don't know if there was a travel, a foul. Either way, it's a turnover, and it's Spurs ball up by 18. And like you got it. It is almost midnight, Edgar. It's 10 of midnight. Jakob Pertl with the ball out in three-point land, right where we want to see him. Over to Doug. Doug getting double team. Back to Jakob. Jakob cross court, and he throws it into the hands of Larry Nance Jr. He's not on your team. Wrong team, butt brain. And some nice passing, and Cody Zeller with the layup, a little jump layup in the paint. 10 minutes to go. He is shocked. Don McDermott for 3. Back rim, no good. It is Blazers ball. Luckily I have a half day tomorrow. I only work 7:30 to 11:30. I got a union Christmas party and another foul down the other end. So I was like, you know what? If I'm really tired, I only have to work 4 hours. Josh, he does look a little squishy, so to speak. You know what I mean? I'll go vamos Spurs, vamos. Let's bring that up. Vamos Spurs, vamos. Blazers still have the ball. Jump shot is good for Ben McLemore. Back to a 14-point game. The Spurs just kind of letting him hang around. I don't like that. Derek White into Jakob. Jakob got a mismatch. Jakob driving baseline. Throws it up and gets blocked. Looks for the foul. No foul. Blazers looking to cut this to the shortest Spurs lead that we've had in ages. Oh, boy. And Derek White gets run over by Larry Nance Jr. That's a charge. Derek, one of the best at taking charges in the NBA. Get DJ back in. That might not be a bad idea. And Mistogen, Dota, you're welcome. If anybody's new to the channel, I'm a huge San Antonio Spurs fan. That might be obvious by my co-host, the jerseys in the back, the towel on the couch. So I do try to stream as many Spurs games as I can. I can't do all of them, but I try to do as many as possible. I also do occasional news videos on the Spurs or analysis videos. I also cover the New York Giants, the United States Women's National Team, and the New York Yankees on occasion. There was a technical foul. Bryn Forbes with the free throw. I didn't see who got teed up. I think it was Larry Nance Jr. got teed up. Okay, whatever. We'll take a free point. I mean, free throws. The Spurs are 8 of 10. The Blazers are 13 of 17. I'm sorry. It is late for me. Bryn Forbes takes a quick three. No good. That's right. Win, lose, or die. Or win, lose, or tie. Go Spurs go until I die. Pull-up jumper down the other way is in and out burger. And my eyes are getting a little tired, so I'm starting to have trouble telling who's who for the Blazers. I know the Spurs roster, obviously, up and down. DeJounte is back in. DeJounte, KBD, Bryn Forbes, Jakob, and Keldon. So we got actually a little size out there, I guess. KBD now out there. That three-pointer is good by Ben McLemore, and that is the smallest lead the Spurs have had in ages. It's a 12-point game, 8:33. Pop is taking a timeout. Thank you, Omar. You know, I used to have a green screen, but everybody's doing the green screen now. I'm like, you know what? I don't like having a green screen on my living room wall. So I was like, you know what? I got some Expendables posters. I'll hang up some jerseys in front of them. Spurs towel on my couch. Some Spurs player or celebrity or whatever sitting next to me. Good enough. Timmy's not liking this run, Bo. That's how he feels right now. Like we're only up by 12. We were up by 27. Now we're up by 12. I don't drink coffee, so it's gonna be really rough near the end of the game. It kills. We're in a commercial, so I can't see the clock. Second half, Augustine, just the second half. Brian, I think the rotations in the whole second half haven't been good. I'm not a fan of the rotations. I don't think he's peed off, but he's shocked. He's like, what's going on here? Like, we were up 27. Finish what you start. Be the ball. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. Yo, Adrian, I did it. I'm just going through movies now. I don't know. I'm tired. Sorry. Nah, I never switch co-hosts anymore. Co-hosts throughout the game. Yep. As the more you get tired, the more speaking English becomes difficult. So this could be interesting for the rest of the game. Maybe just KBD's got NBA experience, but I don't think they're that much different in age. KBD's, what, 26, 27? Jacques 26? I mean, I don't know. Well, I am tired. This is really, it's coming in fast. My body's saying, I'm definitely not drunk. But maybe if I'm tired enough, it'll seem like I am. Peter, I think Lonnie Walker, this will be his last year as a Spur. I don't like saying that about any player, but I can't see them re-signing him unless it's a sign and trade. Not sure if I have not seen the cartoon version of Spurs. He is getting banged around a little bit. Well, drunk rich. I've never drank on. I don't give out wrenches if somebody asks for them, Olga. Sorry. Lady Luck Films, what's going on? I've never drank on stream, I don't believe, Veronica. But I'm definitely tired and getting more tired by the minute. I did not sleep well last night and was up early, so yeah, I'm tired. Spurs ball only up by 12. KJ drives in the paint, throws up a high layup, no good, no whistle. Oh my goodness. Nance into the paint, no good. Block of May got a piece of that. Spurs ball, DeJounte will bring it up, gets it to Bryn Forbes. Forbes back to DeJounte. 8 minutes to go, guys, and it's only a 12-point game. DeJounte crossover dribble into the paint, kicks it out to KJ. KJ takes off. The runner off the glass is no good. Nobody can seem to make a bucket for the Spurs. I don't like what I'm seeing. Spurs are 1 of 7 in the fourth quarter on field goals. That's a miss. DeJounte Murray with the rebound. I did not see the Blazers shooting percentage. I'm sorry. Whew. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. DeJounte, kind of a Euro step, throws it high off the glass. That's no good. Everything not going in for San Antonio right now. 7.5 minutes to go. Come on, San Antonio, wake up. I like the aggressiveness. Nothing's going in. Pull-up jumper. No good. That's a three-point attempt by Dennis Smith Jr. Zeller gets the rebound and falls out of bounds. And that's going to be Spurs ball. Okay? No, we can't buy a bucket. Ah, okay. I got you, Lady Luck. What's up, Southwest Sports? Let's not say great Spurs performance yet. The Spurs were up by 27. They're up by 12 now. And they're really struggling at this moment with 7 minutes to go. Good evening, Jim. Go Spurs, go. I hope we can finish with a win. Bryn Forbes, pull-up jumper. All right, Bryn. I know I throw some shade your way, but if you're going to hit some shots for us, good, because we need somebody to score right now. 89-75. Smith Jr., guarded by KJ, starts to drive into the paint. Back out to Zeller. Zeller picks up his dribble, 7 on the shot clock. We'll get it to Nance. Nance back to Smith Jr. Smith Jr. long 3 over Keldon is an air ball. Air ball. Good evening, Luke. See what you did there. Thank you, Eddie. I am exhausted. How much is that bucket? What bucket? Got some substitutions. Francine Dang Train of Dang Dill Ackland. I'm sorry. I don't think I read that right. Sure didn't. The coach plays. What's going on? You got a very tired TSR right now trying to call basketball, and my grasp of the English language is completely going away. I am very tired right now. Doug McDermott is to Jakob Plurtle. Oh my gosh. 91.75. I'm not having a stroke, by the way. I'm okay. But I'm really, really not speaking well. And that's a turnover. Jean Murray with the steal, pushing it up the court. Drops it off to Bryn Forbes. Forbes takes a 3, and it's good! All right. That right there. Oh, geez, I'm sorry, Coach. No, I'm back like the Spurs. Woo! That's a lead, man. My man. Thank you, Polo J. What? 125. Oh, yeah, that was the OKC game. Yes, Alvin, I do, but I got to finish the game. I don't want to cut the stream earlier. Yes, H2O. I have not actually switched my bedroom around. I haven't slept well the last 3 days. It's clearly catching up to me. No, Spurs fan, I haven't been like that since 2001. It's Christmas time. Oh, Christmas Rudolph. Oh, Christmas Rudolph. Can we get a Spurs win? Smeared off. Oh, you're welcome, Roland. Yeah, coach, NBA beatdown. By the way, if anybody's a fan of coaches' teams, shoot, Tennessee Titans, the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't know. Check out what the coach plays. He's a gamer in sports. He actually puts up a lot of really good video game videos. So make sure to check out and stuff the coach plays. I hate Taysom Hill so. Gosh, how do you feel? Fleal? Oh my goodness, this is embarrassing. I don't have a coyote. I got a reindeer. Dude, I'm sorry. Braves. Did I hear about the MLB? Yeah, I did. If you had to swap one of the big three, Timmy, TP9 minute for a player from any other team, we do have Golden State next. What do you mean? I mean, I wish the big three was Timmy, David, and somebody else, but David wasn't there long enough. Forbes is retaliating. Titans, Preds, Braves, Grizzlies, Celtics, Preds, Predators. I don't know hockey teams. I'm not sure how many minutes. I don't really have any thoughts on MLB lockout. If it lasts into like March of next year, then that's something. Exactly 6 minutes left, and I'm finally starting to wake up a little bit. Stone cold, stone cold, stone cold. All right. When the skies open, the blood comes down in the skies. Oh, my little warriors, flowing through the veins. All right, little Ultimate Warrior impression to wake up. I feel good. I powered through it. What you gonna do, brother? Rest in peace. Ooh, yeah. Man, if somebody was just coming in, they'd probably think I'm like drunk as a skunk right now. I'm awake. 94-75. Blazers ball. Norman Powell dishes it off to nobody. Gets knocked out. A three-point attempt is going to be no good. Not an STROKE question mark. Jean Murray on three-point land. Looking to get a little pick and roll. No pick, no roll. Over to Doug McDermott. McDermott to Jakob in the paint. Jakob with the layup. And one. 20. What? Not on my scoreboard. 21-point lead. No, Polo Jam, nah. I'm feeling good. I'm high on life. And now I'm just trying to wake myself up. So I was psyching myself out. Jakob has 4 blocks tonight. Almost a double-double. I think I saw 17, 9, and 4 blocks. I will take that from Jakob every night. Jakob's free throw, I won't take that every night. Total brick city. It is what it is. The dude cannot shoot free throws. McCollum back in there for Portland. And now a whistle. Oh, traveling. A Nurkic. Looking to get a pick and roll. No pick and roll. That sounds about right. Good night, Coach. Thank you for stopping by, my man. What's up, Handy Warrior? Ben Simmons, good evening. Ben, did you just come in? Have you been here? Well, good evening if you just stopped in. As a team, okay. A pull-up jumper by DeJounte's no good, and now a foul. I hope Jakob's not going to the line again. Please, no. I think it's more a stroke. You need a good massage, and I'll give you. No massage for me tonight, unless it's coming from Rudolph. Oh, the reindeer. Leonard, what's going on, my man? Definitely. Good luck with school, my man. Is that Forbes for 3 again? Dagger! Forbes waking up in the second half with a big smile on his face. If TSR was bitten by a radioactive spider, he would be the greatest hero of all time. Thank you, Paul J. You realize Pop is almost as old as the league? Oh, that might be a fact. Go through all my material. No, insane one. That was just a special for people that were here to experience it. And yes, that offensive drought was very painful. Austin, go Spurs, go. Thank you, Era. I like to have a little fun, you know. Go Spurs, go. Yes, let's get Jacques Lindell on the court. Oh, what am I rocking here? I just realized I'm wearing an Avengers shirt. All right. Yes, I feel good about this now. The team He's 72. The league is 75. Gosh, that's right. You weren't kidding. I forgot about that. Uh, you know what? I'm proud of the Spurs tonight because they had a huge lead. They let Portland get right back into it. I believe Portland got the lead down to 12. Now they've gotten the lead back to 24, which should hopefully seal the game. That's a good thing. And this would be our first, well, a 2-game winning streak was our longest streak of the year. But to have a 3-game winning streak and a guaranteed winning week for the first time this year when I do my recap on Sunday, no matter what happens against the Warriors. Oh, yeah, the Portland Trailblazers are emptying out their bench. I don't know who any of these guys are. Oh, my Lanta. It's okay. Yep, the Portland Trailblazers emptied out their bench. I don't recognize one dude out there. Okay. Yeah, it was Joshua. Yeah, Bo, yeah. That's true.
You've got the body. I've got the brain.
My voice is a little hoarse, though, so it wasn't quite the Freddie I wanted. Anyway, Portland ball, and I'm sorry, whoever shoots for them, I'm not going to know who any of these guys are. 3-point attempt. That's good, though, whoever that is. Number 21. Let's bring in Landell. Yes, is Landell in there? Nope, Jakob is still in there. Of course he is. Belvin's hit the 3. Biv DeVoe. Bryn for 3. Back rim, no good. Portland ball, 4:15 to go. Yeah, can we get some Jacques Landell already? That's a steal. Trey Jones running the fast break. And it throws up the reverse layup, and it's good. Spurs get to the century mark, up by 23. 4 minutes to go. If you've not hit the thumbs up, we're at 100. And another steal to Dejounte Murray, going to take it in. Thunder dunk of justice. That's the ultimate dagger. It's Dejounte's running it back, waving his hands, having a little fun. And then he fouls number 2, whoever that is. And I think the Spurs are going to empty out their bench now, as they should. That's right, Leonard. That's still one of my trademark lines, whoever that is. Or I don't know who that is, or that dude, or headband guy, tall, thin, white guy, whatever I gotta use as a descriptor. No K-Cock tonight. He's out in Austin. Watching a U.S. movie cause the time. Oh, gosh, Olga, that wasn't that. Jacques Landell has checked in. Jacques Landell and Drew Eubanks. People have been asking for 2 big men out there. That's the first time we've seen that this year. We've had 2 legit big guys on the court. Because Jacques is, 6'11", Drew 6'10". So, there you go, Spurs fans. 19-8-8. He should. Thank you, Calvin. 3 wins in a row. Forbes pull-up jumper is good. A huge collision with Drew Eubanks. And is that enough? Nope. That foul's on the Portland Trailblazers. Thank you, Benjamin.
Cream in the top, rising to the top. Ooh, yeah.
Gosh, you know what I'm talking about. Macho Man did an interview with Mean Gene Okerlund where he was putting a creamer in his pocket. Drew Eubanks for a free throw. He got a free throw. 3:11 left. Drew Eubanks undrafted out of Oregon State. So say what you will about him. He's an NBA player. That runner in the paint by number 2 can't drop the 2. Maybe he's playing like a 2, as a number 2. Spurs ball, under 3 minutes to go. Looking to seal the deal, which they will. 3-game winning streak, and it feels good. Forbes for 3. Bryn Forbes. Up against trade stock right now. This is not the new Twin Towers. No. Jacques Landell and Drew Eubanks not anywhere close to Tim or David. With all due respect to Jacques Landell and Drew Eubanks, they've accomplished, besides being NBA players, nothing significant yet in their career. Smith Jr., I do recognize him for the Blazers. We were talking about 3-time NBA Finals MVP, scoring champion, and league MVP, 2-time league MVP, I believe. 5 championships, 2 championships. Yeah. Macho Man was absolutely hilarious. And I think he was definitely a little H-I-G-H when he did some of his interviews. Ning Nam, what's up? Channel supporter, thank you for being here. and a whistle. I don't know what's going on. 2:09 left in the game. The Spurs going to get their third win in a row. It feels good to be back in the winning column. I know some Spurs fans were calling for the tank. You're never going to hear me say that. Whether it's the Giants, the Spurs, the Yankees, the United States Women's National, well, I guess the Women's National Team wouldn't tank, but nor would the Yankees. But I'm not going to ever advocate for tanking. You know, if my team loses and they get a top draft pick, fine, it happens. But I don't want to look like OKC did tonight. Spurs got a technical. Trey Jones hits the free throw. Okay. All right, Cruz. We'll have some faith. 109.78 Spurs ball. I did not expect a massive Spurs blowout tonight. Can we get to 200 thumbs up, my friends? We have enough people in here. If you have not hit the thumbs up, would love to hit 200 for this huge Spurs win tonight. Would appreciate you if you can do it. I'm showing Jacques Lindell right now. I think he may have just... Did he get an offensive foul? Trade Bryn for Young. Runner in the paint and Afro Man with the bucket. I don't know who he is, but he's got great moss. Got like a giant thing of hair. I mean, I'm jealous. I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. Drew Eubanks in the paint. Jump hook is rejected. Back the other way. Shot by some guy. No good. Trey Jones with the ball. I'm sorry. No disrespect, Portland Trailblazers fans. I don't know who your bench players are at all. I know the Spurs guys because I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Portland. I don't know who any of these players are. But they're all NBA players, so congratulations to them. Another whistle, and that's going to go against the Spurs. Double dribble. Minute 20 to go. Percival, how you doing? Yeah, that's number 2 for the Blazers, Peter. It's not the same guy. Blazers ball, 109-80. Afro Man with a three-pointer. Who is that kid? Seriously, he's got like some giant moss. Ellaby. 2020 second round pick. He's looking good tonight. Ellaby with the three-pointer. Bryn Forbes pull-up jumper. Bryn Forbes. Man, he is so inconsistent and streaky. La-da-da-da. Vassell the Glop. I don't know why he's not playing. Maybe they're just resting precautionary reasons. That's a miss down the other end by another dude I don't recognize. Spurs ball. Is Jacques Lindell going to get a shot? Has he taken a shot yet? I don't think he has. Trey Jones gets in it. We're just running Drew Eubanks every freaking play. And Drew's going to almost lose the ball. Throws the ball, and player's getting chippy at the end. Come on, there's 27 seconds left, guys, in a blowout. Don't do anything stupid. Yeah, DJ had a double-double in the first half, Zachary. He had 11 points and 10 assists, I believe. Have you ever heard about the new Hulk Hogan movie played by Chris... Is there really going to be a Hulk Hogan movie? I thought I heard a rumor about that. Drew Eubanks going to be at the line. Dennis Smith Jr. gets called for the technical. That is the one player on the court for the Blazers I do know, number 10. Drew Eubanks with a technical free throw. Spurs taking a lot of free throws lately, and he will make it. 112-83. You're welcome, Arjun. 3 wins in a row for the Spurs. It feels good. It feels really good. I mean, yes, the Blazers were out to Damian Lillard tonight, but still, a win is a win. And now Eubanks at the line for 2. First free throw is good, or just that one, apparently. Okay, I don't know, maybe I missed something. 30-point lead. Not a 73-point lead, but it's a 30-point lead. Oh, DJ did get a triple-double? No kidding. Yeah, he did get another free throw. I'm like, why do you only take 1? Second free throw is good for Drew Eubanks, so he took a technical and 2 free throws. Blazers will bring it up, and they're going to, they're going to get blown out. And a turnover by Ellaby. That's a.k.a. Afro Man. Spurs ball, and the Spurs will just dribble it out. Great game for the San Antonio Spurs fans. Normally I go over stats and whatnot. I got to get to bed. I got to get to bed. I'm sorry. I'm obviously tired. I got to get up in under 7 hours to go to work. 3 wins in a row, Spurs fans. If you get the thumbs out, it does help the channel. Would appreciate if you could do so. If we get to 200, that's awesome. Big win. A go, Spurs, go. I do need to get to bed, though. I really do. So if we can get to 200 thumbs up, I'd appreciate you. But I got to roll and get my butt to sleep. So quick stats. Forbes 18, McDermott 16, Murray 15, Pirtle 14, Johnson 14. Those are the leading scorers for the Spurs. McCollum 16, Powell 16, McMclemore 11, Covington 10, Nurkic 10. DeJounte finished with 15, 7, and 13. So he did not get a triple-double. But a great Spurs win. And we're on a 3-game win streak. That feels good. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Until next time, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!